Welcome back to Salam Media. You are speaking to Appa Fatimah Khoele Mokaba, live streaming on www.salammedia.com. With our previous speaker, we were speaking to Anzara Suleiman. Alhamdulillah, what a phenomenal speaker and great work that she's doing. Muallima, Anzara she's a doula, a mother of four. She's passionate about breastfeeding and birth, leader of the Literature League for 10 years now, alhamdulillah. So basically, if you want to get a hold of her, you can go to www.llsa.org or you can contact her on 081 505 8479. Alhamdulillah, moving on to our second segment for the day, that is Know Your Aalima. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has said something to the effect, whoever treads a path, seeking in that path knowledge, Allah Ta'ala will make easy for him the path to paradise. Getting to know our Aalima makes it easy for us to know who to reach out to, where we can get hold of them and seek guidance and advice from them. So moving on, we would like to call Muallima Bibi Aisha Nkosi. Muallima Bibi Aisha Nkosi studied at Darul Hayaatus Saalihat and graduated in 2016. She has been teaching for 8 years, alhamdulillah. She is currently teaching at Madresah-tul Madina in Pretoria. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, Muallima.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for having me.
Ameen. Wa alaikum salam. How are you, Muallima?
Alhamdulillah. And how is Appa?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah so much for joining us. Alhamdulillah. Muallima, so basically tell us more about yourself. Where are you based? What did you study? How long did you study? What is your specialty, etc., inshallah?
Okay. My name is Bibi Aisha Nkosi. I was born in Joburg, Tembisa. And I'm an Aalima, alhamdulillah. I did my Aalima course at Darul uloom, Hayaatus Saalihat in El Dorado Park by Maulana Kaldin and Appa Amina. I started my Aalima course in 2011 and I completed in 2016. It was a journey, alhamdulillah. May Allah reward Appa and Maulana with khair, inshallah. And I'm married and I'm a mother of 3. I'm currently staying in Pretoria and teaching Madresah-tul Saalihat.
MashaAllah, that's great. So, Muallima, why did you basically choose this beautiful path of Deen?
Okay, firstly, it was to be closer to Allah, and the Prophet ﷺ said, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best amongst you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. So I did not see or think of anything better to do than to study the religion of Allah and to spread it. And of course, as a Black South African, some of us grew up in locations where people did not know much about Islam. And I saw it as a must for me to go study Islam and bring it back to the locations. And yeah, that was it for me. I think that's the main reason for me.
Subhanallah, may Allah reward you, Muallima. So, what are some of the challenges that you have faced or currently facing?
Okay, one of them was studying, becoming an Aalima. People did not understand what it is becoming an Aalima. And you always get questions like, what are you going to get from this? Or where is this going to take you? And I believe a lot of girls leave the madrasas because of the same questions, and people put doubts in our minds. And we actually thank our Appas for making us understand the profession and the importance of learning, knowing, and understanding our religion. And another challenge for me was, when we are in the madrasa, it's easy for us to learn, practice, and I remember Maulana used to always say to us, prepare yourself for the outside world. And at that time, I did not even understand what Maulana meant because, everything is easy. You're reminded for everything.
Yeah.
I remember I did not even know what time was salah because I knew the bell was gonna ring and I'm not gonna read my salah. Now when you're in the outside world, there's no one to remind you. There is no bell, and sometimes you go back to places where you don't even hear the adhan when it's time for salah. And but alhamdulillah, it gets easier. But madrasa is it was the best environment for me. But now it is okay. I'm still getting used to being on the outside world. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Yes, it takes a while to get used to the outside world because, like you said, it's completely different from what it is in madrasa. It's like
It
being a small
is.
baby when you are pampered by your parents with everything. And then when you come out, basically, you have to basically move on with life on your own and do everything on your own as well. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always there with us. Alhamdulillah. So, Muallima, basically, what can be done to make our alimas more recognized in our communities?
Mm, to be more recognized in our communities. Um,
Yeah.
I think animals must be more involved in community programs and community development, not only in masjids and madrasas. And this is not only for animals, but for Muslims in South Africa. We need to be out there and be more involved in communities and not isolate ourselves. I know us animals like to hide. Myself, I like to
Mm.
hide. I think we need to be out there, inshallah. That's going to make it easy for us and for people to recognize us, inshallah.
Inshallah. Now that's very important. We need to basically involve ourselves in every type of community work that is out there. Like, whether it's when they're doing backyard gardens or whether it's any youth programs that is happening around. In that way, also will be a means of bringing people closer to our deen, inshallah.
Gee.
And so, Muallima, what are you currently doing?
I'm currently teaching madrasa, kids and adults, but I think I enjoy teaching kids more.
Okay, mashallah. Yeah. Kids are always fun, alhamdulillah. And then Mu'alima as well, basically with this question here is, how do you think we can assist each other as alimas and how can they best equip themselves basically coming out of madrasa? So, the ones who are out of madrasa, how they can assist each other, and those who are in madrasa, how can they be helped to equip themselves better when they come out to the outside world?
Assist each other. Normally, when leaving the madrasa, when we are done with our studies, we have a habit of changing our contact numbers. Me, I'm guilty of that. And
Mm,
I think we should stop doing that and we must be in contact with each other and we should have more Alima programs. I remember when I was still studying, we used to have Alima programs every year, I think in different Darul
yeah,
ulooms. I'm not sure if Appa and them still do it, if not, I think it's best we do it again. And I think the appers that's on the outside world for some time should have programs, gatherings, and works for the new appers because some find it really difficult to be on the outside world after madrasa, and some fall back to what they were before madrasa life. And because they have no one to guide them, and I think we need to unite and have programs especially for animals, inshallah.
inshallah. May Allah make it easy and make it possible, inshallah. So,
Mhm.
basically, which comes to our last question, inshallah. What advice can you give the audience, especially those young ladies out there?
Mm, advice. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ says in a hadith, طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم. Seeking
Mm,
knowledge is compulsory upon every Muslim. And knowledge is power. We must always remember that. And that knowledge is light. And it is something we can take away from you. And it is the only thing that we take to our grave. And always remember that knowledge is a key for you to understand who is Allah. And the one who spreads knowledge spreads good in the same way the angel spreads the wings for you uh, And the Prophet ﷺ did not leave behind any dirhams and dinars, and they leave knowledge. And the Prophet leave knowledge as inheritance, and it is a means of connecting to Allah. Studying your religion, it is a means of connecting to Allah and to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as the Prophet said, knowledge is compulsory. I think we must make it a means to go out there and study, even if you want to become a doctor or a lawyer, but know that it is compulsory to learn your religion and know it and understand it. And may Allah make it easy for us to learn and understand our religion, inshallah.
Ameen, inshallah. Jazakallah so much, Muallima, for having us and for giving us such great advice. Muallima
Ameen.
mentions Talabul Ilm Faridatun ala kulli Muslim. May Allah make it such that we are able to adhere to this advice, inshallah. Jazakallah, Muallima.
Ameen. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
So, listeners, alhamdulillah, there we have it. Talabul ilm faridatun ala kulli Muslim. Seeking of knowledge is compulsory upon every Muslim. So, therefore, may Allah make it easy for all of us that we are able to gain the deen in knowledge, and we can acquire anything thereafter, inshallah. But this one is the first compulsory one. So, we're going to go, inshallah, into a short break and then come back thereafter. Jazakallah.